And we have a player run to start, so right away, just try to win and go home. There we go. Have a nice day. It's the end of the video. What do you mean? You won 500. You want to stay? Do you? Let's see. I'm not. Oh, shut up. Oh gosh. And there goes Brad 1. Okay. Let's see if this is a second streak by streak shoe. So far it is. So far it is. See? Should have left with 5. Alright, well. There we go. That side didn't go 5. Got it all back. Now go home. Oh, wait. Okay, we're about 1 on the dominancy. Got it. We're up to 6. No. Wait. Got 1 on player. Bank's not going past 4, right? Wait. I bet the second bank. Lose. Gotta wait. Now we're on chop roll. Bet bank 1 time. Lose. So gotta wait. Chop's over. So far, let's go. Stop. Alright, we'll try the new dominancy again. Lose. Back on chop roll. You see? Probably have to keep changing modes. Pretty indicative that we just want to get off the shoe. I want to have at least 500 here. It's 5 direct, so we're going to run that out on a flat bet. Lose. Try one more time. Lose again. See? I don't know, man. It's not a good shoe. Nothing's sticking, you know? I'm going to try to catch this thing again. Got it. Alright. The only thing that's solid is it ain't going past 4 bank, right? It's 100. That's the only thing I see. So that's a no bet now, no matter what. Gotta wait. Still nothing. Yeah. Sorry, I lost my focus. Alright. Now I'm gonna bet against. I'm gonna bet the chop for 2 hands and a flat bet 1-1. And we win. We win. Gonna burn a hand. It's a good burn. Now I can bet the bank. Lost. Only lose 1 now. Gotta wait. Now I'm gonna bet the down. Let's see. Burn for the chop. Back down to 500 again. Gotta bet the chop, and if we win, we got a flat bet till it loses. To not win, so now we got a loss recover. Now we're losing. I don't like the shoe, man. I had some chances to get off. It was 600, and I didn't. Back to 3 again. So I don't know, man. I don't. We never even had 3 on the second yet, right? That was 100. Bet against the second, not to go 3 in a row. You're 100%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times if this doesn't go second player here. Let's find out. Oh, it did. So we finally have that variable on it. She would have been doing okay. Could have reduced at whatever for that second bank here. kind of want to be off the shoe here. Yeah. Okay. We're going to try for this again, but just with one. We ain't doing three again. It's the fourth occurrence. One of these got to go down. They don't have to. So I'm going to bet with what's working. It's definitely working. Oh shit, it was close though. It was 9 over 8. 7 almost fucked it up. So we're going to flat bet the player one time here. Now I got to do bank. I'm off that shoe. You know? I don't think there's anything left there to play for unless the seconds came on back, and they might. But do you want to do that? We're at hand 57. Like, I don't know. Look at how the shoe bent. Nothing stuck. You know, everything seemed to stop on 4 or 5, right? So, I'll burn these two just to see if, yeah, see. I wanted to see if it'll go 4 back again, but I guess not. So, I don't think there's really anything left here to play for, man. It's 4 chops without it not going 3. With, you know. Yeah, I would have chopped it again. Shoot. Could have had that. Alright, well, I'll try. This might be too late. Nope, got it. I got a bird hand. Second bank. Now I got a bad player. Lost one there. So, you know, how far back do you want to go? We're running out of time. Oh, well, you know, we gotta try this. Yeah, we got this. Look at that. That's pretty sick, right? 5 times in a row, went 4 back and stopped. We see that a bit in real play. We can't help but point it out. It never goes past 4. We're all on it when that shit happens. Thai lady, everybody's on that. You can't unsee that. Well, you know. I don't think there's anything left here to play for on this shoe. It's ambitious. Even if it goes second bank, I'm not going to want to get involved in the seconds. It didn't anyway, so that's over. I'm going to go to another shoe. I want to get... What are we at? 8 units? Yeah. Minus commission? Yeah, so 8 units. I'm going to call it 8 units. Commission notwithstanding at 760 something. So... Alright. Off we go. Try this again. Alright. Let's see how quick we can get another 5 and try to do something with the 5. I don't want to just say, oh, I got 5, bye. That's too easy. You know, I want to show the methodology to it at least. I want to say, well, we won. I mean, you could. You go to 3 shoes, you win on the first try every time. You don't have to make this fucking hard. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try this right here. We lost. Okay. Okay, so we're going to reduce to 100, not to 5. We're going to clear that out. I'm going to bet against. Good, we got one. Maybe I should have did 5. Okay. I'm going to parlay that dominancy. I got that again. Cool. Almost got the whole fat back out of that. Now we gotta wait though. You know, could be a 2-1. Could be let's see. Almost wanted a bad player there. I should have. Fuck. That could have been the parlay. Well, now what do we do? I'm gonna burn a hand. Yeah. Part of me wants to bet banker because of the 1-2-1-2, but I'm gonna wait. I don't like it enough to do it. Good thing I did. The player's too strong, you know what I mean? I just don't want to fuck with it. There's another one. And there's another. Oh no, bank caught it. Okay, stopped it on the 3-4 chop here. So I'm gonna put 1 on player. Lost it. Now we're gonna put the aggressive unit on player because it has not gone 3 yet, and it might. You know, it fucking might. It hasn't gone 3 bank rather. I don't know if I said that right, but yeah, we got it. I gotta burn here. There's a 2 and then a 1 after a run. I gotta burn it. Okay. Put the little stuff on the player. Oop, not that. We got some leftovers to use. So we're gonna do that first. And now we're gonna burn. Now we're gonna bet bank for the chop. Now immediately go right back to player because it has not gone 3 banks, so we want it on both hands until it fails. We caught that too. And we're back to the 500 again. Now I'm gonna burn for the chop because I don't want to bet against second player. Should have. Now I'm gonna bet player here for 2 hands. I win. Back to 600 again. So it's effectively $1,400 video minus commission. Not bad. I'm gonna burn this hand. Okay, we got 5 directs, so we're all in on this chop chop. So it stops out. I'm just gonna flat bet it. I'm not even doing 5, so I don't have to. I lost anyway, so good thing I didn't. I flat bet it. Okay, we got it back. Now we have to burn a hand. Now we got player, and we're gonna bet. We have 7. I'm gonna put 2 out there, and if this loses, we're back to the 500 take again. Minus $10 commission, but I really hope this worked one more time. Yep, natural 9. Could have did more, but I didn't want to be greedy, so we're gonna burn a hand here. The chop's still alive, by the way. A second, and a 2-2-2. So love banker here. Got it. 6 over 0. Now at 1,000. It's an $1,800 video. Nice commission right now. Definitely burning this because I'm scared of second. Tie. Alright, well, player chopped it. Go back to banker. Lose. Oh, we got it! So we gotta stay with the chop here because bank hasn't fucking gone down at all. It did now. I'm just gonna flat bet it. I'm scared now. Double tie. Wow. And we got a 9. So we're back to the 1,080 again. I gotta burn. I don't know where the 2s are coming from. There's another one. And about 1 on bank. If it loses, the chop's over. But it did not lose. The chop ensues. So here we go. Wait, I could have bet player there. But it's a good thing we didn't. So because I didn't, I will do 2 here. And we will hope that this stays non-banker run. Nope. So that's over. So we still have 1,000. We have 10 units on this shoot. Well, depends what you're calling a unit, because we're starting with this. You could say we're up 2 of those, but we only had to do that once, and we broke it into these, right? So, however you want to call it, we're up 1,000. No problem there. But what I think's magnificent is in both these shoes, I didn't have to have all that backwards momentum that was killing my heart. Because I'd win the big one, and I'd split it into the little stuff, and I would see what I could do with the little stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then if the little stuff loses, you give yourself some chances to jump around a little bit without chasing the big unit. So, let's just see if the 3-4 chop continues here. It does, right? Nothing's gone 5 yet. It's the 3rd occurrence. First occurrence on banker. So I wanted to see it. I don't think I'm going to bet for that anyway. We've already won enough money. I don't have to get involved in that. If I was going to get involved with that, I would have to be involved with it at the beginning. I am going to bet the seconds. Let's see. Yep, got it. Okay, so we're up 11 units. 1,075. It's effectively 1,100 minus commission. Okay, so there's another 3. Stopped on 3. See what I mean? That's a good thing. That's 2 shoes in a row this was working, guys. You know, wait for 3. Bet against it for 2 hands. You're 100% in both these shoes. Never lost on a 1-2 effort. But I'll tell you that. I'll sell you on that. You'll go to the casino, fucking everything comes down 5. I'm telling you. You go in ready to win money, right? Like it's free, and nothing fucking works. Okay, I'm gonna bet second break. And that didn't work. I got bet second player. Got it. Oh, come on, Ty. Fucker. I gotta win that, right? Jeez. Okay. So, let's reevaluate. I mean, we're only a little more than halfway through the shoot, but here's the things that have worked. If we get a second bag, the seconds are back in play. We gotta find one first. Then we run a 3. Stopped on 3. 3-4 is fucking banging it out. Banging it out. I think if both the shoes combined, you'd be at a 6 or 7 last shoe and another 5 here. You'd be at least 11, maybe 12. On the seconds, not fucking get hurting you. And that's like the 3-4 jump. Anyway, let's see what happens here with second bag. Yep, it did. So the seconds are back on, right? We just had the one hiccup there out of 6 times. So if it goes player, I'm going to try a second player. But I'm only going to do it for $75 because I'm a pussy. We got the 3-4. Here's the 3-4 test now. See if this goes player here. It lost 2-1. Okay. Brad waited the whole shoe to get a chance. What happens, Brad? He gets a natural 9. Of course he fucking does. Do you see what I mean about the fucking Brad special? He gets that natural 9 after 5 all the time, man. Or he gets a derivative of that. But when it's the natural, it's just utterly hilarious. So, like I said, I'm going to use the green chip here. I'm going to put 3 on that player. If it doesn't work, I got an even G. I got him, though. So, cowardice for the win. So, basically, I have 1150. And we had 760 last shoe. So, you take that together, that's 800 plus 11. We have 1900 in 2 shoes. You know what's going to allow me to do this for real is saving the capital to do it for real. I'm telling you, they are fucking dead. I'm gonna win more than I'm not. And like one guy said about stop loss, might have to consider that a real thing. Because most of these shoes are working, aren't they? So if we put ourselves back early in the shoe, do you really want to fight that fight? Or do you just want to win right away at the beginning, like we've been doing? We're just fucking around right now. And despite all that, we could have won on a bunch of other things too. Can't wait for winter to kill all these insects. Go to sleep, bitch. So we got the 3-4 again here, but that's already over with. Well, it hasn't happened on player though. We haven't had 5 player. This might be where the shoes change in here. Got 3 runs in a row. I'm not touching it either way unless it gets a 6. See, it stopped. Fuck. I'm gonna parlay the 150 out there now on second break here. I'm a little nervous. Come on, let's make this 4 on both sides of the jump here, man. Let's get this. Let's get this 1300. Alright, so fuck this game. I had about 1 now on player. And that was that too. As soon as I get this back to 1,000, I'm done. I'm ready for the chop. It is a chop. It's still chop mode. I have to bet 2 here. Now I get nervous that I'm going to have backwards. Okay, so you see why you leave. Bro, you see why you leave now? I show both. I show both. I show what happens if you quit early and how much you should have in 2 shoes. And I show what happens if you get fucked. Well, do you chase? Do you chase your highest moment? Or do you accept the fact that you're up $600 and they can suck a dick? Because the shoe before this you also had $800. So you effectively have almost $1,500 on the day still. And you will if you get one more little ass unit, but how do you proceed? It has not gone 5-player yet, so I'm going to bet the opposite. And I am right. So, fuck off, casino. Now I'm going to wait. Now I'm going to bet that new dominancy. And I'm going to be wrong. And I'm going to wait on the chop. I'm going to bet whatever this is for 2 units. For 1 unit. Because I have to leave myself room to work with on the second hand. Like right now, I'm just going to put the critical out there. Because now I'm just angry. And you don't have to do that, by the way. I'm just being a cunt right now. Because I know I had them. I don't have to do this. Like I said, we could have left as soon as we had that 12. It would have been a $1,900 video. So, I want you to see what happens either way. If I win, I'm fucking enabled and I'm full of myself. And I'll have to play the rest of the shoe because I'm a cunt. But, if I'm wrong, well then the shoe's just a wash and I lost $5. But I won. So, okay, we're not going to place that bet anymore. We're going to go back to the black chips. So we're going to wait, because that was silly. And I'm going to bet Baker here. And I lost. Okay? So now I'm going to put 2 out on Bake. I hope this fucker win. Nope, got fucked. Still over a 5. The player is not gone past 3 or 4, so I'm going to stay on this. Got it back. Oh, I mean a piece of it anyway, not the whole thing. So now I'm going to wait. Now I'm going to bet the dominancy on the parlay. 1. Thank goodness I had 9. And I got to wait. We're back to 1,000 minus commission again. Running out of hands. The player still is not gone 5. I swear to God. I keep feeling like there's something in here. I can't find anything. Sorry. I might just be going crazy. I feel like my skin's crawling. You know, what the fuck? Alright. I won that too. I'm done with that shoe. It's hand 78. What are you going to do with this now? You could look at. How about what we weren't paying attention to? At least I wasn't. Look at all those single banks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we got to see what happens here. Is it going to go single bank again? It did. Holy shit, bro. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. Now, prior to that, for the shoe, second bank's kind of sucking, right? There's been a lot of single banks, even with that mess. A lot of single banks. What was it? Oh yeah, it's a player shoe. It's 46.29. Fuck. It was close to 2-to-1 player. If you're a bet player of the whole shoe, you'd be up fucking 17. Whatever you wanted it to be. You won 170 grand. Bet 10,000 every hand on the shoe. That's a player shoe. Don't do that, by the way. But I'm not just. Yeah. With a gun to my head, if I was going to bet here, I'd say second player, simply because it is a player shoe and it's bananas on the second player right now. Second bank suck, the second player rocking it out. And you would be tied. You'd be right. Yeah, you'd be right. But I don't have to fight that fight. You know. When I add the 60 to the 60 from the other shoe, that was 760 whatever. That's effectively 800 and change. Plus this 1,000. It's an $1,800 video. I'm going to stop it right there. That's not bad at 2 shoes. I was never down shit. Never. Never down shit. I scared myself at the end of the shoe and I almost fucked it up and I still fixed it. You know, we went to that guy and then we went back to that guy, but we didn't get it out of control. I would have, you know, if I didn't fix it, I would have had to just eat it and just say then this shoe didn't make money. But fortunately, it did. I had room to fuck with because I won the prior shoe too. But here's the thing: these shoes combined are not going to take 26 minutes, right? You play 2 shoes, you're probably investing no less than 3 hours of your time waiting for these cunts to keep rebuying and do whatever the fuck they're gonna do and get paid, whatever the fuck, dealer change, fucking their little machine has all the bells and whistles go off because it's a fucking cheater and they gotta have all the people come around and, you know what I mean? There's things that happen to slow our fucking day down. When that shit happens, I just want to be off of those shoes. I don't even want to fucking play anymore, especially if I'm winning. Fuck them and their cheating antics. I'll just get off that and go to another one. Especially, you know, when I'm in Canada, I've got like 6, 7, 8 shoes I can play on. I don't have to fucking play this mental mind games nonsense they try to do. But yeah, those two good shoes. We don't have to win this much in a day, okay? We don't. What makes it easy is when I'm starting with that, gives us a head start. But we don't have to win that much. You know? If you're gonna try to go for that, you have to have a bankroll. If you don't have a bankroll, you certainly can't be trying to even do these, let alone these. You know? It's a lot of money. You lose 10 black, you know, I don't gotta tell you nothing. But it's an interesting little thing we've been doing in the last series of videos here in this grinding thing about starting with the big boy money and then reducing it and seeing how far the little stuff will take us, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a good way to do it. If you're able to go in there with at least 20 big units, that's all this is going to ever let me do with 10,000, you know what I mean? So, it at least gives me 20, half a bankroll, you know? If I ever have a video where I go through the whole bankroll, then I'll have to come in with the other 20 units and try to find a way to get those 20 back, you know? But to now, there was one video where we were deep down into the 2s, but we got it all back, that video too. So I mean, you know, they're not expendable. You know, even if I lose one, I'm trying hard to find a way to fix that one purple. I'm not trying to just put them out there to die for no fucking reason, you know. Okay, I don't want to make this any longer. That was a good video, a good 2-shoe video. If you've watched this far, it was 1,800. Get the big one, reduce it to the little stuff, see what the little stuff can turn into. Even if you reduce to the green chips, you flip that 4 times, you get 100, 200, 400, 350 net. Nothing wrong with that. You already got them for a G. Reduce it a little stuff and just see what that can turn into. You know, whatever it is. Whether it's the seconds, or every banker sucking it, you know. Shit, you're not even paying commission parlaying that thing up. There's no Super 6 to worry about when you're betting against the bank on a parlay, 1, 2, 4. You know, $100, $50 star, you have 100, you'd have 200, you'd have 400, you'd have 800, you'd have 1,600, you'd have 3,200. You actually, from this point forward, if you started to say, right here, I'm just going to bet against bank every time, $50 would have been 6,400. $100 would have been 12,800. Fucked. Have a good night.